For the next week, we will be exploring the culture, flavors, and natural beauty of Bhutan. This tiny country tucked in the Himalayas may only have the population of North Dakota, but it has a wild story involving peppers, religion, kings, crypto, and lots of mountains. So buckle up and come with us on this epic ride. And this is not a green screen, I promise, this is real. Good morning from the Bangkok airport. It is not even 5 a.m. when our flight departs. Yeah, we're sleepy, but we're excited.
This time, it's not just the two of us traveling, because we have my dad with us too. Say hi, Dad. The scary thing about Paro is it actually has one of the most dangerous airports in the world because basically you have to come in through the mountains, through this narrow valley, and then make a hard bank left turn right over the runway before the wheels touch down. And the person with plane anxiety to begin with, you can imagine this is not the most fun.
After landing, we were welcomed to Bhutan by our guide for the week, Tai. We then had a short drive to reach the capital city of Thimphu. Thimphu is the only capital city in the world without any traffic lights. All the direction that needs to be done is done by hand. After grabbing some much-needed coffee and making a feline friend, it was time to check into our hotel.
We just got to our first hotel and wow, I was not expecting this nice of a hotel by any means. Bhutan has some really, really high-end properties and we chose to stay at kind of middle of the road properties, but this still, it's incredible. It's also huge, so let us show you around. So first we have the kitchen area over here. We have a fridge, microwave, sink, little kitchenette situation, coffee station. They provide filtered water and they said that we can just request more at any time. Then there's more mini bar stuff. Then this is the first of our gifts that they've given us. We've gotten so many gifts already. We've been in the country like 2 hours. So we have fruit and homemade cookies that they made on site. So I'm really excited to dig into those in a second. And then over in the living room area, we have another bag of goodies, which I already dug into. It is local Bhutanese herbal tea. Super excited. Didn't buy enough tea on my trip to China last week. So apparently I'm coming home with an entire year's supply. Then we have wild apple candy. Looks delicious, can't wait to dig into that. And then what is most hilarious to me, an entire kilogram of white rice from the Paro region. I'm obsessed. Also, yeah, this is hilarious. And then let's show you the bedroom. It is massive and gorgeous. We have a whole seating area situation. This hotel also has a spa on site, a gym, wasn't expecting any of that, sauna, steam room, on-site restaurant, and a rooftop bar. It's incredible. This place apparently opened in 2019, and so they were hit really, really hard by the pandemic when tourism essentially completely collapsed in the country, and they were really kept afloat by the monarchy. The king paid a bunch of people in the tourism industry to help keep them afloat during the year that Bhutan was shut down. And it's really great that that happened and this hotel was able to survive because it's unbelievable. And then in the bathroom, we have really nice smelling lavender geranium soaps and products from Thailand in the bathroom. So nice shower. Yeah, what more could you want? This is great.
Just had a pretty serious nap time. All right, now I think we're finally ready to bounce back from the early wake up. Have fun.
never had yak.
It's very good, but yak just tastes a lot like beef, to be honest. Which is good. First time trying a momo.
Yeah, and with sauce that looks incredibly spicy. We'll see if I survive. Good. Sauce is spicy. Oh man.
And you put barely any on.
We are here at this preserve to see the Bhutanese national animal. No, just kidding. Look at the mom licking its butthole.
That's actually a compassion.
Yeah, that's love for sure.
That's a lot of peppers. My mouth hurts just looking at it.
So one of the reasons my wife didn't come is she's allergic to everything in the vegetable pepper family. So this, and pretty much a lot of the food, would not sit well. So lots of peppers.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
String cheese. It's a necklace. String cheese.
Oh, very good.
Just put it on, like this. And then let it simmer. Yes. Let it simmer in your mouth. Chew little by little. Yes. This is a soft one.
Flavor is ahead now.
New Year?
Oh, this is a soft one?
This is a soft one.
It softens up when you chew it. What's up in there? It's like cheese bubble gum. What's the cold way to describe it? No, now Jackie's not sure she wants to eat it. Now it's really good. It took a while to chew it. Now it's really good. Not so sure.
We had a nice time exploring the capital city of Thimphu, and now we are going to dinner at the office of Breathe Bhutan.
Well, this is my new friend. Very, very attention seeker. Yeah. Too much. Too much.
Okay.
Hey. Hi. Today we let him loose. So
Is that your
he's-
favorite?
He's like.
Okay, you're not gonna
so
lick my
active.
hand like that. No. No. All right, we're done here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's so good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that is really good tea.
So we have three kinds: veg, pork, and beef.
Amazing.
In each layer,
Nice.
different layer. And this is beef with chili and fiddleback.
So this is actually a little bit of everything.
And the chili and cheese is the national dish of Bhutan.
Yeah. So good luck to me on finishing it.
Especially because we already had momos as appetizers.
Yeah, and I ate it. I ate like it was the main course, not knowing it wasn't. Update: national dish is fantastic.
Is it? How spicy is it?
It's quite spicy. Don't eat it. The chili, the cheese mutes the chili just enough that I can tolerate it. Oh man, I like it. Good morning. Thought I'd start off day 2 with a quick little run through the streets of Thimphu. There's going to be 2 problems on this run. One is the elevation. I'm already feeling it, even though I've only been going downhill. Well, that's the second problem, is that second half of this run, I gotta go back up. Yeah, so going uphill at 7,000 feet is not ideal. At least it's pretty here. This Buddha is relatively new. It was built in 2005, As you can see, there's still a lot of construction going on as we're planning to have the World's Peace Fair here in, what is it, a couple years?
No, in a couple weeks.
A couple weeks? Wow. So we're currently at about 10,000 feet of elevation, and this hike's only going to get tougher because the destination is almost 12,000. So we're going to be sucking wind this whole time. How we doing?
We're doing good. My knees are better than I thought.
The altitude's harder than I thought.
Yeah, same thing. The altitude's got me.
Back on the trail, it is not really that difficult to recatch your breath when you stop. It's just, you lose it so quickly because it takes so many more breaths to get the same amount of oxygen. Just gonna be slow and steady wins the race. We got it. It's giving the vibes of the Forbidden Forest from the Harry Potter movies. Slow and steady really does win the race up here. We found that our bodies are getting used to the altitude pretty quickly. And we're already near the top, so we're crushing it. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do cool stuff at 60.
Some of the eastern Himalayan range through the clouds peeking out. Over here on the right, now in the center of the screen, is the highest mountain in Bhutan.
I'm thinking this has got to be the best panoramic view I've ever gotten from the top of a hike. It's just gorgeous mountains in every single direction. More than the cathartic excitement I usually get from reaching the top of a hike, this time the mood is more of like a quiet appreciation of the fact that we get to be here and just the beauty that's all around us. And it's comforting and it's really nice. The downhill's a bit steep. Hopefully it's just the top. Getting arthritis for the day?
You know, the arthritis on the knees is worse on the way down, but it's not going to win.
Yeah, there we go. So after a long van ride,
A very bumpy
van ride, yep, we are headed to a homestay. We are staying at a Bhutanese family's house. Let's see what this looks like. Cute little fluffy doorbell.
The welcome committee.
Yeah.
Please make yourself comfortable.
Thank you. It's exactly what it says on the tin.
So this is known as menge, and then it is also known as local pizza. It is a mashed rice, okay?
Okay.
A mashed rice, and then they've added the perilla seed,
Okay.
and then some corianders on top. काटे हैं
It's good. Pizza's a fun comparison.
Local pizza.
Yeah.
Decorations, the snacks over here, and then they use it flour. You make a different decoration and then deep fry it. So that's how you get local snacks here.
Yeah, that works really well with the butter, right?
It does work really well in the butter tea.
We're 2 for 2. 3 for 3. Forgot that I ate it too. All right, well, let's take you on a room tour. So here's the room. That's it. That's the tour.
We're making our way through the field in the dark to get to the hot stone bath. Oh, that's a nice temperature.
So sit the opposite side. This one. Back on this side. And then leg stretch it over that side.
Yeah, so you don't like sit on the stones? That sounds
I
good.
see the stones. I
Yeah,
couldn't see
here,
them
here, the
before.
stones here.
Yeah, okay.
So whenever it gets cool, the water, just let us know, okay?
Oh, the stones are on the fire.
Yeah, over there.
Stars are up there, that's cool.
Play with cross after, right?
Now Thomas's turn to pick a fruit. Did you get it?
We did. Unripe fruit.
Oh, it's good?
Surprise, surprise. It's not gonna suck. Yeah, it's good.
Good job, T.
Sweet, I picked a good one. And not just you.
So this morning we are being put to work on the farm. So first up, milking a cow.
Fresh butter.
That's good.
It's really good.
Yep, very soft and light.
Wow, good butter. Lunch at the homestay featuring the rice we just got out of the farm earlier today.
I have a saying in Bhutan, which is that your mother gave you a spoon.
Thomas is trying the chili paste.
Described as, quote, a little bit hot. Oh, no. Dear God.
Take your water, take your water.
Yeah, that was the right amount, just as much as I can stand. Rivers like this one are more than beautiful. They're one of Bhutan's greatest natural resources, allowing them to generate abundant amounts of hydropower. Now, until recently, the only way they could monetize this was by exporting it to India. Recently, they found a new use for it with the rise of crypto.
Bhutan has put their rivers to work, generating enough electricity to mine over $4 million worth of Bitcoin every week. Crypto mining is one of the king's personal projects, and by drawing upon the reserves, he was able to pay tourism workers a living wage when the country shut down for the pandemic.
Now we say goodbye to our river, and that is our destination. What's up? So it's like 82 today. Jackie doesn't do well with the heat. Could be a bit of a long hike. Halfway up the hike, Tom decided he wanted to call it. Just wanted to make sure that he's staying safe and not gonna hurt himself in the heat. So, just me and Jackie the rest of the way. It is definitely hot. I was not expecting this coming to the Himalayas. At the top of the hike was a beautiful Buddhist temple. The inside of this one was really interesting. Couldn't take pictures, but we saw a bunch of these crazy looking three-eyed fang-toothed demon type things that somehow were like still a symbol for meditation. And I think the purpose of the temple was to show that struggle of overcoming all of your inner poisons, is the term our guide used, in order to reach enlightenment. Tom's being a really good sport about this. He was saying how he basically used the time when we were visiting the temple to just meditate and enjoy being here and just being grateful for everything he could see. So that was good. Jackie dealing with the heat. She's struggling.
Well, I think Thomas had fun on the hike.
Oh yeah.
He's the only one.
All right, well, that day kind of felt like it ended once we overheated. This is not a typical temperature for this area in Bhutan. It's supposed to...
It's 23 degrees above the average temperature.
Oops. It was, what, 89?
High of 89.
Yeah. So we overheated. Basically, we saw a beautiful temple and a cool suspension bridge after that, but we basically just crashed. Now we're at a hotel.
Praying for cooler temperatures from here on out.
Yeah, when we go higher elevations, that should happen. All right, good night.
Good morning from day 3. Here is the incredible view we just woke up to.
Because of how small the country is and how many tourists want to come visit, Bhutan has had to take several efforts to try to preserve the local culture. So one of these is have a mandatory dress code for people working in tourism and some other professions. We could see all school children wearing it as we were driving through villages. And so now we've been invited, so please don't cancel us, to try on the dress ourselves. Let's go. Looking good.
Fashion show. You're ready for New York Fashion Week.
I think I've been missing my calling.
Want to see the best part? Look at that.
A phone pocket?
Phone pocket. Gigantic phone pocket.
I'm not pockets.
All right, that's right.
Just like Western clothes.
Same.
The women's clothes never have pockets.
We've got a giant pocket.
2.5 to 3 hours to reach there, and then the roads are even windier compared to what we have been before. Okay.
Great.
Yes.
So how did using the bathroom go with a traditional dress?
Just added a layer of complexity, but not the worst. Our next activity is cycling, but given that I'm already tripping over the skirt, I think it's time to say goodbye to the national dress for me. But Thomas is gonna keep wearing it.
This was described when riding a bike as almost like an air conditioner.
Because it's
Breathable, apparently.
very breathable.
Find out.
What happened, Thomas?
These tourists on their damn phones, man.
He was biking, trying to take a video, and ate it pretty bad.
Don't try to get content while on a bicycle.
Important PSA.
I know, I deserve it. I mean, I'll be fine. It just hurts. There's like a little bit of a shock that happened when I, got up bleeding.
You feel like all your muscles and joints are fine and everything?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a flesh wound.
Well, after an unexpectedly chaotic bike ride, we just finished lunch, and now we're at the Crane Center. Hopefully a much calmer excursion than the last one. Okay, these birds are so much bigger than I expected them to be. So like Thomas, these cranes are injured
And cannot fly to Tibet.
and cannot fly, which is why they're here. But wild ones do come every November, so we're just a few weeks early of that. Welcome to our room at the Gasello Eco Lodge in the Punaka region. So it is pretty basic, but pretty big. We have water, coffee station over here. Nice day bed, kind of overlooking the window. Nice gigantic bed. This has to be bigger than a king. Let's do a bed test. Oh, it's firm, but it's not in a bad way, just in an unexpected way. And then here's the bathroom over here. Toilet, sink, shower, nothing crazy. And then they have pretend stone walls. These are
I assume this is pretend hardwood in the shower.
almost certainly. But yeah, that's everything. I'm gonna rinse Thomas's many wounds with herbal plants. The silent cries for help. Do you have any descriptive words?
Ooh, it's like being stung by not 1,000, but like maybe a couple dozen tiny little bees.
Fun.
What plant is this?
Artificial.
Artemisia?
Yes.
At first, we thought this was a little woo-woo, but the NIH has actually looked into using Artemisia for wound dressing. So the Bhutanese may be onto something here.
So that was not the cultural experience I was hoping for or expecting, but I'm glad it was there. Good morning. Well, safe to say that yesterday did not go as planned. I'm fine. It just is still humiliating and a little bit painful. So hopefully today there are no activities where there's even a remote possibility of getting injured.
All right. Go on. Release it. Yes. Good one.
Close-ish.
Yes, quite close. Yes, good.
string hit my palm. It's probably not supposed to do that. All right, who's up next? Ty, you're in the hit zone.
You're in the makes me uncomfortable with that.
So you'll have a new guy. Yes. All right.
That's pretty good.
Good shot.
As the only one of us with any archery experience, I feel like I
Pressure
have
is
a lot
high,
more
yes.
pressure
The
on
pressure
me.
is on you. I spend a lot on those lessons.
Easy. Good one. Good one.
Close-ish.
Olympic archery and the...
Oh my God!
Oh, that was so close. So a few key differences between Bhutanese archery and Olympic archery. One, the bow is different. Two, the target is a lot smaller. And three, the target is way further away normally. This is half distance. How many meters do you say is normal?
145.
145 meters is the normal shooting distance. So definitely not the same as the type of archery I grew up doing.
Yo. Jackie.
Oh, that was so close. If anyone hits the target, there's a big celebration. Everyone sings and dances, but so far, none of us have hit the target. Not enough pullback.
Whoa.
Oh!
Hit it,
It hit it, it didn't stick.
Do we still celebrate or not? If it bounces off, do we still celebrate?
No.
Oh, you got robbed. And that's why Thomas's arrow didn't stick. It's completely bent at the tip.
Was it that way before, or did it happen
No, it happened right now.
when it hit the board? Thomas broke the arrow.
Oh, just short.
You hit something.
The only arrow to go in.
Yeah.
Good job, Thomas. It's so barely on the target, but it is.
I think it just went past it. I don't think it hit the board.
Over here. Oh, God. Oh, went too far.
Into the house up in the hill.
Oh!
Almost.
Oh, that definitely counts.
Those
Bested by my husband.
the archery lessons paid off when you were 15.
So I got one firmly in the target and one that went through the cloth, but not the wood that it's attached to. So definitely got one for sure. Arguably did better than Thomas.
5 little dogs went swimming one day. One dog got far away. Mama dog says, "Going, quack." Only 4 little dogs came back. Wah, wah, wah.
So far, all the Buddhist temples that we've seen have been about releasing your attachment to the physical realm and desire for things like alcohol and sex and stuff like that. This one's a little different. The monk that founded this temple, known as the Divine Madman or the Mad Monk, had a particular attachment that became relevant, let's say that.
The temple itself had a few phallic images inside, but the souvenir shops really took it to another level. They seemed to embrace it as part of the country's identity. And, well, we certainly had a chance to take home a very unique souvenir. I still think about how much time someone spent painting this owl on a phallus.
So now we are back at the Dochula Pass, which is where we ended our hike earlier this week. But now we get to hoist our own prayer flag to join all the other ones.
And then over here we have the wind horse. So this one is the chant known as Lungta. Lungta literally means gaining merit, Lungta, to oneself, okay? And then the horse, the wind horse, it is believed that it carries, this little bit clear here. So it carries the prayers behind his back and then spreads all along the valley overall, and then where it spreads.
Welcome to our very last accommodation here in Bhutan. We are at the Tiger's Nest camp, aptly named because we have a view of Tiger's Nest from across the valley. So this is actually like a tented camp. Think like luxury safari vibes with the tented canvas walls, but zippers for windows and all that good stuff. However, it's clearly a permanent structure, hardwood floors and all that. So we have, it's really nice. We have, mirror, the whole thing, big, nice bed, robes. Love a good robe. I think especially tomorrow after we hike Tiger's Nest, this is going to be great after a shower. Heater, coffee station, and then in here we have the bathroom, which as you can see is definitely not like, it's much more permanent than a tent would make you think. So toilet, towels, shower.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. But yeah, I mean, this is nice. Good morning. It is currently 5:30 a.m. and we are about to head off to hike Tiger's Nest. I am so excited. This is the hike that the entire trip was planned around. So it's a great way to finish the trip. This is our last full day in Bhutan. It is just before 7 a.m. We've been hiking for about an hour and we're halfway up to the top. We're going to stop at the cafe this morning for breakfast, and shockingly we haven't seen any other people. I was really expecting this trail to be much more crowded, but I guess early bird gets the quiet trail. What a great view for breakfast.
I know you spent a long time training for this, right?
Well, you guys invited me a year ago, and I wanted to make sure I was ready for this hike. So I read everything I could about how to get ready for Tiger's Nest, and I went to physical therapy for my knees. I went to a special orthopedist. We did PRP shots in my knees. I worked out, and I got pretty far. I'm learning I wasn't all the way there, but this trip means a lot to me. This is one of the best trips I've ever had.
Thank you. You said goodbye to the cafe, and we're back on the road.
I love that you get to see Tiger's Nest all along the hike and not just a reward at the end.
Time zones are a funny thing. We are doing this hike on Friday morning in Bhutan, and at the same time, it is halftime of Thursday night football. Go Chargers.
Thomas and I are definitely the youngest people we've seen so far by about 30 years, which has made my dad feel better since there's people way older than him hiking. So he's 59 and a little arthritic, but doing just fine. There was a 92-year-old hiking, so pretty much anyone can do this if you're in decent shape. Waterfall and a tiny footbridge.
They go hand in hand.
Alright, so this is the first viewpoint.
Oh yeah. We have reached the high point of the hike, and now to get to the monastery we actually have to go back down and then up again. This downhill section has been my favorite part of the hike. You have the views of the tiger's nest right in front of you the entire time. And additionally, it's, you know, very clean path, like with stairs and everything. We've been taking lots of pictures, so even though we were the first people down here to get to the top of the hike, we got past a lot coming down, but I don't mind. It's so good. It's so cool. This is my favorite part. I'm very, very happy we're here.
Nothing Thomas loves more than a good waterfall. So, fun surprise for the hike. That's a happy Thomas.
I changed my mind. That's my favorite part of the hike.
I got to the top.
We're very proud of you.
It can be really hard to tell in Bhutan whether a building you're looking at is really new or really old, because they're all the same style. And even up close, this might look like it's from the 1600s when the monastery was originally built, but it was actually destroyed by fires in the 50s and then again later in the 90s. So this right here is less than 30 years old.
Like most monasteries here in Bhutan, you can't take any photos or videos inside. And here we actually have to leave our bags, our phones, all that outside. We can only bring in like jackets and waters. See you on the flip side.
$37. Go Chargers.
That was definitely one of the most unique temples we've seen so far. It is built right into the cliff face, which was just so spectacular to see. And you'll just have to come and trek to Bhutan for yourself to see the inside.
10 o'clock in the morning. It's gotten extremely crowded here.
Wow, this area has a very different vibe now that it is much more crowded. Now for Dad's favorite part of the hike.
Downhill.
The descent!
That's a wrap on Tiger's Nest. Good job, everybody. We have conquered the Tiger's Nest hike. It took us about 6.5 hours. That was with a lot of stopping. We probably could have done it faster if we wanted to, but why would we rush that? It was one of my favorite hikes that we've ever done. Just absolutely beautiful. You could see the Tiger's Nest Monastery the entire time. It's otherworldly. Highly recommend. Now, time to celebrate.
And that's a wrap on Bhutan. We'll see you in the next one.
Loading.
Well, 2 out of 3 of us hit the target, so that's a pretty good.
You brought him into this shot just to like point out that he missed. Rude.
I don't know what to say from here.
Jackie, I think she likes you.
Oh goody. Why do the dogs always come hike with me?
Jackie, you can't tell the internet that you don't like dogs.
How much more do we need to get our next clue?
Got a bit of a drool problem, don't we?
This is not making it into the final cut of the video because it's a picture of a salad.
Come on. This is an exciting 40 seconds of video.